Today I'm going to show you how to create a React project. Okay, open your folder, and inside the folder, okay, just do one thing. Just right click and go to the service, and inside the service you have a new terminal art folder. Okay, so we have a command npm create Vite latest. Okay, this command is there. Just press enter. So it asks your project name. Just give any project name, whatever you want. Okay, just my project, my app. Okay, then you select your framework, which type of framework you want. So I use React. Here in your keyboard you have upper arrow and down arrow. Through upper arrow and down arrow you just move up and down. Okay, then you select the React. Okay, after you select, then enter. Okay, so now I don't use TypeScript, I use JavaScript here. Okay, JavaScript. Now just press enter. JavaScript. Here just press S and S. Now automatically it's start your React local development server. Just wait, and it's very fast than older React create React command. Create React app command means it's better than create React app command. Okay, now you're just if you use Windows, so you control click or alt command click. Okay, just command I use here, command click, or you just copy this URL and paste in your favorite browser. In case I use here I use Chrome browser. Okay, so you see that your React application is running properly. Okay, and I just open this folder in VS Code. Okay, just drag and drop. Now you see that here my app is there. Okay, here my app is there, and my website is my React app is running properly. Okay, so now you just do one thing. I already explained in my previous class, but I just again explain you. Here this one is a public file where all the static file are storage, all the media file are storage. Okay, and here inside the src we have some static files are there, HTML, CSS. Inside the inside the asset we have some style files means static files are there. Okay, static files are there. Okay, then we have some app.css is there, app.jsx is there, and index.css and main.jsx is there. And this one is the main file which create a bridge between your index.html. It's just it's create a it just take all the information from component and just pass all the component inside the index.html. Okay, inside the index.html it's just pass all the information about the component. This file is responsible for just taking all the information from component and just put inside the index.html. Okay, so then just inside the app.js, this one is the main file where we write all the this one is the parent component, and if I want to create any another component, so I create a folder, and inside the folder we can create components, I just import this component inside the app.js. Okay, so here the default command is there. Okay, here default codes are there, so that's why I just side by side, I open side by side. Okay, now it can be visible properly. Just open, I just open. Now you just see that I get a default counter app. Okay, this is a default counter app. So where I this code is responsible for creating this type of. Okay, I just turn my chart window. So you just see that here this one is the counter app, this one is the counter application, is there counter application. This bottom is responsible. If I just comment out, now you just see that the counter option is removed. Okay, so like that. So we don't want the default code, so we just remove all this thing. Okay, I don't want this thing, and I don't want the CSS also. I don't want the CSS file also. This one is the index.css file, and you can put the root part also, but here anchor tag, hover, everything I don't want, so I just remove everything. Okay, you can comment out also. So I don't remove the this part because this one is the root. So you just see that the background is black. So why the background is black? Because here I mentioned that background color is black. Okay, so if I just comment out this thing, now you see that the background is white, no CSS is applied. I want a little bit CSS. Okay, command Z, I just want to this thing. So then let's go to let's just create a React component. Okay, so okay, here inside the src, here I just create a component folder. Okay, component. Okay, components or anything component. I have multiple, I just created multiple components, so that's why here I say components. So inside the component, here I just create a what I do, I just show you learning. Here I create a file, learn component. Component component learn component.jsx. Okay, and you just see that here if I write I have a shortcut is there for creating. You just see that here I just write a React function based component. So how to create the React function based component? React refce, one command is there, rfce. Okay, rfce command is there. So this command is responsible for creating a React function based component. Okay, so it's a shortcut, means you can manually write this thing, but it takes so much time and you can't remember. So it's a very easy way to create a React function based component. Okay, just remove this one, and just if I write hi, if I just press h1 just learn component. Okay, learn component. Okay, so now the component is visible. So do one thing, first you create a component and then you just export the component also. So if you export this component, then you can use this component inside the app.jsx. When you import the learn component.jsx inside the app.jsx, in that time you can properly use it. So you must export this component also. Okay, after you creating the component, then we must export this component. Okay, so here inside the app.jsx I just import this component. Okay, so what was the component name? So learn learn component. Okay, learn component, just a flower bracket is okay. Then automatically it's import the learn component from dot. I use ES7 React Redux. There's one application is there. Go to the extension. Go to the extension here. You search React. Automatically it's showing a popular extension ES plus ES7 plus React Redux. This extension is helpful for creating this type of shortcut. Okay, so I just minimize thing, just properly install this thing. Okay, and then you just see that learn component is here visible. Okay, learn component is visible. So here I can create a another component also. Let's say we discuss about the props. Okay, so here I just create another component, a learn props. Okay, learn props, props dot jsx. Okay, here I just explain about what the meaning of props. So what the here I create another component, and here I just explain you what the meaning of props. So props means sending information from parent to child component is known as props. Okay, so how I send the data from parent component to child component. So in this case you just see that this one is the app.jsx is a parent component, and learn prop.jsx is a child component. You just see that here I did not write any code. Here I create a React function based component, React RFCE. Okay, that's the shortcut of creating a React function based component. Now you just see that props. If I just type h1 learn props component. Okay, so here I just write something. Okay, first I want to check is properly mounted inside the app.jsx or not. So okay, so first I just add this learn props. Okay, when I just add the learn props, in that time automatically it's imported the learn props. So if in your system if it's not possible, so you just manually just import this thing, like import learn props from /component. This one is the component /component/ learn. It's a main directory. Okay, inside the current directory we have some .components is there, and inside the component we have some learn props is there. Okay, so now you just see that inside the okay, let's go to the app.jsx. Okay, and you just see that learn props component is visible. Okay, I just comment out the previous thing, learn component, or I can write this one is a okay learn component. Okay, this one is a learn prop component. Okay, so you just see that I want to send the data from parent component to this one is the parent component, and this one is the child component. Let's learn prop.jsx. Okay, here if I just print prop data or my stock. Okay, I want to print the stock data. Okay, I want to print the stock data. Okay, so stock, how to print the stock data? Stock means props p. I just took here I here you just see that colon is not required. Sorry, this one is not required. Stock, you see that stock equal to 100. Stock equal to 100. Okay, Now you see that stock 100 is visible, but I don't want the static data, but I want to dynamic data. So how I create the dynamic data? So I just get the data from parent component. Okay, so the where is my parent component? This one, app.jsx is my parent component, and I just pass the stock data, stock apple. Okay, apple underscore inc apple inc. Okay, so now you just see that I just create a props inside the parent component. I create a props. Okay, and this props is how to receive this props inside the child component. You just see that, go to the learn props.jsx, and here you just either you destructure JavaScript, so you can understand what the meaning of destructuring, or you can directly like props, props, or props, any type of anything you can write. So inside the flower bracket, just open and close flower bracket. Inside the flower bracket, props.stock is there. Okay, now you just see that apple underscore inc is visible. Okay, apple inc is visible right now. Okay, so now you know that how to send data from how to send static data from parent to child component. Okay, so here I just create a static data. Okay, apple inc. So can I create a dynamic? So here I just create a let name Suraj, or let stock apple inc. So now you see that my VS Code is very smart, so that's automatically it suggests. And you just see that here I create a dynamic data, let stock equal to apple inc, and you can stock equal to stock. Okay, now also now if I refresh, I just pass the stock value. Okay, so inside the learn props props.stock is there, so it's visible properly. Okay, so this is the dynamic data. Okay, so you understand how components are working. So in that time so you can create multiple component. Okay, in React. Okay, so I just create another component and explain a new topic, what the meaning of state lifting up is there. State lifting up means it's a concept like we send data from child to parent component. So you just think that props means sending data from parent to child. Okay, and state lifting up means there one concept is there. We just send the data from child to parent component. Okay, from child to parent component. So how it's possible? So just create another component, just create a learn lift state up I just create a component .jsx. You can write anything. Okay, I just create a component, and you know that already how to create a function based component. You just see that I create a function based component like a rfce. Okay, so through rfce I just create a component. So before I explain the left state of and say lift state up. So first you understand what the meaning of event, how to handle event in React. Okay, so here I just give a little explanation about how events work in React. Okay, so you just see that if I just create a bottom like butt bottoms, so here this is a bottom. Okay, and I just I just register this component, so you can see properly how what I write inside inside this component. Okay, so inside the main dot inside the app.jsx, here just learn and lift state up, yeah, this component. Now you just see that click me is there. Okay, so what happened inside the when I go to this component learn lift state up, here I just create a bottom. Okay, and inside the bottom here I just type submit is and onClick. If you come from JavaScript background, so you can understand what the meaning of onClick. Okay, here I write a onClick. Here I create a onClick. Okay, and it's a it take a function. Okay, so it's take a arrow function. You can direct write here also a arrow function like that. Here you can write console.log cn console.log console.log hi or anything. Hi, if I write a hi or just hi. Okay, so what happened if I just you just inspect this page. When I just click here, you see that go to the console and I just refresh the page. Now just see that if I just click high 2, high 3, high 4, high 5, high 6 and high, many highs are there. Okay, so you can create like that also, or you can do one thing. This is the arrow function. You can create a function, you can pass a function also here. One second, here onClick is take a command z is take a function. Here here I just here I mention a here a handle click is there. One handle click is there. Handle click is there. Okay, so I create a handle click function. Okay, and this handle click is handle the click functionality. Okay, when I click something somewhere, I just copy this thing. I don't want suggestion, just reject. Yeah, so inside this outside of the return and inside the function, inside the flare bracket and outside of the return, here I just write a function handle click. Okay, this one is the handle click. Just alert a button here. Inside here I just pass a alert button clicked. So when I just press the button, automatically one alert come to button clicked. Okay, so it's working or not, just check it. Now you see that when I just click, automatically button clicked. Okay, you get this type of message. So then you can write anything also. You can remove this thing. You can write console.log button clicked. Okay, button clicked, and if I just inspect this thing, so go to the console there's some refresh this thing, and there's some React strict mode is there, so that's why it's showing like that. So if I just click 2 5s many times, automatically the bottom click is showing the bottom clicked, so like that. Okay, so so my goal is sending the information to child to parent component. So how it's possible? So instead of creating this function inside the child, I just copy the function, just I just control X, okay, command X. I just copy this thing, and just paste inside the app.jsx, inside the app.jsx, inside the flower bracket, inside the flower bracket, and outside of the returns, outside of the return. Here I just paste it. Now you just see that it's take a parameter, params, 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 and you just see that here I want to display bottom clicked, bottom data is bottom params. You can write anything, bottom params means parameter is and this one params, okay, this parameter, okay. So and this parameter, okay. Now you just see that and I just pass this handle click. This one is the handle click is there, just copy it and just pass this handle click like as a props. Handle click is handle click, and you just see that this one is a handle click is there, okay. So this this handle click is send the information, okay. Now you just see a new thing like we can pass the function as a prop also. You see that I just pass a function as a props, means function also a data, and I can send the function data to my child component also from parent component, okay. So here inside my learn lift setup, so here I just create a props. Here I create a props, prop, props, this not this dot props. Here if you only props, stop, yeah, only props, okay, only props, okay. So here I want to here I write at props dot props dot handle click, okay. The same thing is working, and here, and you can destructure this also. You can destructure it also, like you can directly write a handle click also. I just destructure this thing, okay. So here you create a arrow function. You not directly call this function. If you directly call this function, it's not, it just calls one time, okay. If you directly just pass any parameter like anything like a bottom clicked or anything like a high, I just give the parameter, but you just see that I just directly call the function. What happen if I directly call the function, when the component mount, in that time automatically it's called, okay. You see that, go to the console, just refresh. Now you just see that I did not press the click button, but it's automatically call the function. So that's why you just do a thing, you just write the arrow function. Here you create a arrow function, okay. You just create a arrow function. So if you just create a arrow function, and then inside the return statement you pass a parameter, in that time it's not automatically called, because onClick take a function, okay. so function is required. Now you just see that if I just refresh, now you just see that when nothing is there, when I just click this bottom high 2 high 3 high 4, the bottom parameter is bottom params is high 2 high 3 high 4 high 5. So now you just see that I send the information. Here you just see that I send the high information to my parent component function. Inside the parent, I just send the high to my parent component handler click function. Okay, and inside the params I receive the high, and I just console.log bottom params equal to params. Okay, now you just see that this one is a new concept, how we send the data from child to parent component. Okay, so that's the meaning of lib state up. Okay, concept. If you like this type of video, please subscribe my channel, because in future I can create a Django with React full stack application. Okay, I create a stock prediction application also in future, where you can analysis, we can integrate the machine learning inside the React also. So that's why I just quickly just explain about the key concept, so you can understand properly when I create the project. Okay.